So I think the last time we heard from her, she said something to the effect of, so I guess I've broken up with my boyfriend and I'm waiting to be proposed to.
Yeah, she's
By
waiting
my
for
ex.
she's waiting for a proposal from her ex.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to happen by this weekend, I think.
Yeah, we've been having a crazy couple weeks with Jana. She had her invisible line in the sand inspired by Bert long ago, and she never told her boyfriend because it was invisible. And then he went on a boys' weekend, and she said, I'm moving out. That was Sunday was my day. I'm out.
She didn't say it. She just did
She
it.
just did it, man.
Yep.
And if you're a new listener, my invisible line in the sand day is you have a date in your mind where if dude doesn't propose, man, I mean, you've been in this relationship, you guys have talked about marriage, and you don't want to give him an ultimatum, but you have a line in the sand day in your head, and if he doesn't meet it, you just take off. And it's the focus of it really is so you're not spending 8 or 9 years with the same dude that has no intention at all of proposing to you. So that's where it was born.
So he went on vacation. She rented a new apartment. She rented a U-Haul. Her and all her friends moved her out and moved her into her new place. He got back on Monday, started blowing up her phone. Where are you? What are you doing? She's like, I'm taking a nap. And she turned her phone off. And then he's like, what is happening? So finally she talks to him and probably shouldn't have given him that inch because he took a mile. And he's like, I was going to propose to you for Christmas. You don't know. I'll propose to you tomorrow if you really want. So all of that being said, she was like, I'm really confused now. But I got inspired by something else Bert said. Maybe I could just call his bluff this weekend and say, let's go to the chapel and get married this weekend or to Vegas or she's going to propose to him.
I think we were all feeling this because he could continue to put it off, right?
Yeah.
He said, I was going to propose in the holidays. She's like, oh, really? Well, if it's going to happen, it's got to happen this weekend.
Like we agreed with you, but she called it Bert's genius idea.
Yes.
So
It's genius if it works.
Yeah. So now that if it's not working, then we're out of it. But she did. She was like, let's get married this weekend. Let's do it. I want to marry you. And he was like, oh, I really wanted like a big wedding with all my family there. Excuse forever. So that's where we left off, right? She was like,
Yeah.
She called his bluff. He wasn't going to do it. And that it was just fizzling.
So here we are on the weekend. Are they planning on going anywhere? Does she have any idea what's happening this weekend or not? Mo's got the email.
Nope.
Okay.
No, you don't have the email? Or?
That's the email.
No, that's the email. Okay. No proposal from him yet. I'm not holding my breath. He said, quote unquote, by the end of the year. But we will see.
That's like 20-some days.
Yeah, right. At this point, my philosophy is, quote, if it happens, but life moves on, end quote. So basically, I'm not waiting around.
I got to tell you guys, I love her attitude.
Mm-hmm.
I really do, man.
As of right now, I am a single woman. There's no ring on my finger, and I technically don't even have a boyfriend. Word of the fact got out quickly, LOL, because I have a date this weekend.
Good for you.
So she is playing this guy.
Yes, she is. She is good at this game. A former coworker of mine had heard that I was a single woman. It seems he wasted no time because I got a text from him yesterday. We texted for a while, and then he asked if I wanted to grab drinks on Saturday. I hesitated at first, but then I said, yes. I figured, why not? I'm not doing anything wrong, and I have no reason not to. Plus, I was totally honest with him about the entire situation, so I'm not leading him on either. I figure it's just drinks, and I have a fun time. No big deal. I have no idea how my ex would feel about this. I'm sure he'd be pretty ticked off. However, as the saying goes, he should have put a ring on it.
So it's obviously calculated. And how many pictures will she post on Instagram and her stories this weekend for her ecstasy? You don't like this?
I don't think she wants to marry this guy at all.
No?
No. I think she wants a ring and a wedding, but ultimately, like, I think if you have so little attachment that you won't communicate with the person, you'll rent a U-Haul and you'll do all these things to them. You don't really love them.
Well, it's really interesting because I think this would be my take on it, if you give everything into a relationship, right? You've done everything on your part.
Yeah.
And it's not resulting the way you want, you can kind of move on pretty quickly with a clear conscience. So maybe she's there, or maybe you're right.
I can see Davi's point. It's almost as if she wants to be married more than she actually wants to be married to him. Like he'll do, or anyone will do. She just really wants to be married.
So she might get married this weekend, but it'll be to the guy that she's having drinks with.
If he pull a ring out on that first date, she might say yes.
She's acting like it's a promotion, you know? She's like, I have been at this job for 3 years. You're not going to promote me from girlfriend to fiance. I'm out of here. I'll get a new job. And she went and found a new date already this weekend.
So you think she should be like, this is breaking my heart that it's come down to this, but I can't wait any longer. You don't feel a lot of emotion in it.
No, I mean, I am inspired by the coldness. It is a place I want to be, you know, like that is who I want to be inside, very reptile-like. But yeah, you can't, I just think if you love somebody and you want to spend the rest of your life with them, you wouldn't be able to do all that.
You wouldn't put him through this.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
The Bert Show.